an audio session here on the old pod producer. We've got Ty Griff with us today. And Ty, you are fantastic. You have a heck of a background. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. I grew up in Morristown, New Jersey. Single family home. My mom, she did everything. That's, I love her to death. Like I say on the website, I think I put a little bit too much in my bio, but I never really wanted to do music, but it was something that I just couldn't escape, So here I am doing music at this point in time, and right now, that's just my passion. I love music. I love my family. I love my fiance. That's what it comes down to.
Now, I'm disenchanted with music because
You're disenchanted with music.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't find any inspiration at all in it. Like most of the stuff you listen to. Maybe I'm old, but
you're not old.
I can't understand half of the stuff that they're saying. And I remember like my stepdad listening to hearing me listen to Bone. And he's like, what the hell are they saying? I don't know. Now I find myself listening to Young Thug, and I'm like, well, what the hell is he saying? And my son, he loves it. He's like, oh yeah, well he said. I'm like, that's what he said. That's horrible. So, what type of music do you love?
Yes.
What kind of music do I love?
Yes, indeed.
You know what? I love all music. The only thing is, I can't lie. I just can't do hip hop today. It's hard for me.
He's in the
I'm
same
more
boat
of a
as
90s.
you, Israel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I completely agree. It's just like it has no storyline, no real it's just they sing like ABCs and auto-tune everything, and it's supposed to be hot, and I'm just like, I can't. What are we talking about here?
I can't.
I tried to explain to my cousin who's from Orlando. When you have a southern drawl, and then you add fucking what do you call it?
Auto-tune.
Auto-tune to it.
Auto-tune.
I can't understand you.
Exactly.
So you rapping to sound like I'm gonna yeah. Like what?
You sound just like me right now when I talk about hip hop today.
That's how I'm a '90s purist. You know what I mean? And I'm all for the advancement of culture. There are some dope artists. Like I do like Kendrick. I do like J. Cole. There's a couple new West Coast artists that I like. But I realize all the new artists that I like don't use auto-tune.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, there's I even like a little ratchet music every now and then. There's a guy named Mozzie. He's out on the West Coast. He's kind of being popular here in the Midwest. I like Dom Kennedy. He's from L.A. I like those type of guys. I still, shout out to my homie Glasses. I still fool with him. And but yeah, for the most part, it just sucks.
You and Glasses go way back.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. He just sent me a new single that he did with B.O.B. the other day. It's pretty nice. I like it. So
okay.
Shout out to him. And and then the production of it sucks. It's like, who made this beat?
Yeah.
Who made this beat?
You found two keys that you liked on the piano and a drum sound, and you think it's going to be the sound of the culture. Get out of here.
We've got a interesting conversation today here as we kick off our Sunday radio program. Israel making his triumphant return. Hopefully we can make this more than just a one-off for Big Iz.
I might be back.
Cool.
I gotta negotiate my contract.
That's right. And Ty Griff with us today, joining us on the old Skype-a-rooney. And see, Nate's here. I can say, Nate's not here. I can say Skype-a-rooney.
Yes, sir.
Ty Griff is an independent artist. He is gaining a lot of success. And his website, it's tygriff.com, is up and running. Go check that out. And Ty, what do you think of some of the besides rap music? What do you think about some of the other music that's out there?
I find myself listening to more pop and like old '90s rap. But I like pop. The pop today I can do because you can't there's not as much auto tunes.
Right.
There's more of a story. They actually sing. You can hear these people sing. You get an Ed Sheeran, or you know what I mean. He comes out it's just great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like stuff like that. People who you can actually, relate to their music. You know what I mean? They're making something that's relatable.
Right. Tell
But
me,
so I find myself listening to more pop than I do anything right now.
tell me if you would agree or disagree with me, Todd. Sometimes.
What was that? I couldn't hear you. My bad.
Hey, if you would agree or disagree, go ahead. I'll interpret why I fixed the audio over here.
Okay.
When I listen to new artists, particularly hip hop, I don't know whether they're singer or rappers. Like, are you a rapper or are you a singer? Because with this auto-tune shit,
Yeah.
and just the cadence, you don't know anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I agree with you. It's not like a distinct thing. Like when you listen to Lauryn Hill, you get the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
You get the best of both worlds because you can determine whether she's singing or whether she's rapping.
Right.
She's not swapping or whatever you want to call it, like rapping and singing, whatever. Rapping.
Right.
I don't know. Like, and I like to do that in my music also because I rap and I sing, but there's you can tell when I'm rapping and when I'm singing, and you can understand the words that I'm saying when it happens. So I agree with you. I do agree.
Yeah, and more than anything, man, the thing that sucks is the lack of substance in the music.
Can you do
Yes.
So, I grew up listening to Nas, DMX, Pop, Q, the Ghetto Boys, and man, I go back Biggie, and I listen to them now, and man, it's still.
It should be played.
I know it's some nostalgia that goes with it, and I'm not one of these old guys who are like, I just hate all new artists because I love rap, in general. But at the end of the day, bull is bull. You just gotta call it what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I agree. I agree. And you see that a lot of people are, something else that I'm noticing even when it comes to singers or newer singers is that they're remaking a lot of songs from the past. Like almost the chorus is like word for word. And I find myself jamming out to those, but I like it because it's what it was before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And when you think about like the real like basic production plus really there we go.
There we go.
There it is.
When you think about the basic production plus like the lack of lyricism, man, it just sounds like a hot mess sometimes, And
I agree.
The good thing when I first started like rapping and shit, like right after dinosaurs became extinct, man, like if you could actually afford to produce an album that you could get on disc that from disc makers or whatever, you actually were doing something. That alone kind of set you out from the pack. Well, with technology and everything, you got some kid that's in Fargo that has Fruity Loops, and now he can make beats and record and whatever else. And while that's a beautiful thing that you don't have to go spend thousands of dollars on the studio anymore, studio time, it's also a bad thing because now you fighting in an ocean full of everybody who thinks that they're the next best MC. And what bothers me the most, Ty, I remember in particular that we're in Kansas, so we're in the Midwest. I remember in particular there was this big beef going on about between Bone and Do or Die about who created the style, who was the fastest rapper. And
wasn't they? We remember. I think Twister got in that at some point too.
Yeah, because his affiliation with Do or Die, and then they
both
being from Chicago. Now I only brought that up because it was like a cardinal sin back in the '90s to even remotely sound like another artist. Like,
I agree.
If you was jocking somebody else's style, that could end your whole career. Like now, it's like you get praised for sounding like everybody else. Everybody sounds the same. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. I agree.
It gives me a soft on every time I hear a song start with auto-tune. Automatically. Like, yo, you just you're making my erection go down. I'm sorry.
I don't like this. I can't. Yeah.
As soon as it starts, I turn it off. I'm like, it sounds like You remember when you call a fax machine and it makes that high pitched noise, like yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like to me. Just annoying. I don't know.
We've got Ty Griff with us today on the old Skype-a-rooney. And like I told Israel earlier, Nathan's not here, so I can say Skype-a-rooney. Our buddy Nathan, the drummer for the Joy Coughs, and also Crash and
The real
Stampede.
Joy Coughs. We discussed
Okay.
that.
He doesn't like it when I say Skype-a-rooney.
So now that's why you're doing it like that.
That's
right.
right,
Now.
I'm doing it. Now, we've also been joined by Mr. Burgess.
Hello.
From Big City Sound. He has joined us. He is over there doing what he always does, which is on the phone trying to make things happen.
And ironically, the bassist in Crash and Stampede with Nate. Yeah.
There you go. Now, Ty, we're going to play one of your songs here in a few moments. Do you have what it takes? Tell me about this track.
All right, so I think it came up mostly when J. Cole said, don't nobody rap about it or talk about it no more, talking about love. And when I think about love myself, I always think of it as, people see, Disney stories and they see movies and they think their life is, when they fall in love, it's supposed to be like that.
Right.
Do you have what it takes? I tell the truth. It's not. It takes work. It's a work in progress. If you're sitting here thinking you're never going to argue, if you're sitting here thinking there's never going to be times when y'all hate each other, if you're sitting there thinking that everything is going to be, flowers and sparkling music, then you're not, you're not being real with yourself or with anything that love has to do with. Love takes work. What I'm saying? If you love somebody, you will stick by them for the most part as long as they don't do anything stupid, like cheat on you. That's something different. You're going to cheat, then you need to leave. But if it's an arguing situation, y'all need to just work something out. You'll work it out with them because that's what love is about.
You giving me hope, man, because my idea of love costs $50 on Broadway behind a motel. That's my idea of love. It should be bought.
It should be purchased
in 30-minute increments.
in 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
So take it from a guy who's married and got kids. Trust me, you pay for it. It's paid for.
Oh man!
I think part of the reason why things are the way they are, man. I blame it on like reality TV, man. People like
I agree.
I had to tell this girl one time. I was like, listen, when you listen to all these sappy love songs and you watch these movies, these are directed by people who can say whatever the hell they want to say on this song. I'm real life. I will cuss you out. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you love
yeah.
Like, I talk back. Very slick.
Well, we're going to do this. We're going to put Ty on hold on Skype, and we are going to be back with him here in probably about 3 minutes because we're going to play this track. So hold the line, my friend. And here we go. Do you have what it takes? Ty Griff kicking off.
Run it.
The world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio show. Israel back, and Burgess is here. Where's Sean's story? Where's the rest of them?
It was a sunny day. I was starting a new job. The secretary said, "Hi, can you fill out the log?" I said, "Go." Did it and took a seat. Recognized a few faces and went over to greet. Next, up the steps in the